We've had a great year at SWO in so many different ways. And just this past week, I was having a conversation with a gentleman at a church where I was speaking this past weekend, and he was asking me about the SWO1 fund. And I love talking about that because what the SWO1 fund has done is it's enabled us to take the support that so many of you have given and use that support very strategically to accomplish what we believe God's called us to do. And let me break that down and explain it. As we're coming to the end of the year, I want to make sure that everybody understands what the SWO1 fund is about. At Snowbird, we're committed to a number of things. One of the things that we're committed to is recreational experiences that are really dynamic, really first class, out of this world recreational experiences. The reason we think that's so critical, it's strategic. That's critical for us because it opens up students in a way that more traditional activities don't open up students. So when a student gets to go on a first class whitewater trip, or when a student gets to experience a swing or a zip line, or learning to wakeboard, something along those lines, students begin to go to a place that's so far from what the day-to-day that they experience is. And we've learned that creates pliability and like openness for us to interact with them in other areas. So when it comes to teaching the Bible, when it comes to relational interaction, when it comes to ministry impact, those recreational experiences bring walls down. Shared experiences bring walls down. They accelerate relationship building with our staff. So all that's critical, but to do that, those are not easy things to accomplish. It takes manpower, takes equipment, takes an exorbitant permitting process. And so to do that, which we're committed to doing, requires a lot financially in terms of manpower. And so SWO1 Fund helps us accomplish that. In addition, we're growing at such a rate, and that's one of the reasons we're growing, that we're having to expand our physical plant. More housing, more dining facilities, more showers and bathhouse facilities. And a lot of you have been on that journey with us. SWO1 Fund helps us accomplish that. Now we've got one fund that helps us drive in multiple directions to come back to meeting one goal, which is to disciple students, impact them with the gospel. Right now we're looking at close to 6,000 students coming for the SWO22 summer program alone, but we've got half again that many that are sitting on a waiting list that if we don't figure out a way to eradicate that waiting list, then we're turning students away. And so SWO1 Fund is the answer to bringing all that together so that we can achieve the goal of impacting this generation, equipping the church to impact this generation. And we just want to thank you for helping us achieve that goal. 21 was a record-breaking year, and to ask you to stay in the fight with us, to partner with us, to be what you've already been, but let's go to the next level and let's see 6,000 turn into 7,000, 8,000, whatever it takes to get these students here so that they can hear the gospel, be discipled, have lifelong, lasting, impactful relationships because of the ministry that God's called us to here at Snowbird Wilderness Outfitters. Thanks for your support, your partnership, for empowering and enabling us to do what God's called us to do, and for being part of that. It's a we effort, and we appreciate it more than you could ever imagine.